So on Facebook we had Agata Skowronska Grabowska. I am so sorry.
Maybe just say their first names. We don't need to go through all this.
Yeah, all right. Agata on Facebook, she asked, what are the best places for surfing for beginners? All right, Laura, go for it.
All right. Well, personally, where I think is the best place to go surfing for beginners is in the town of Gisborne, which is on the east coast of the North Island. The reason I think this is really good for beginners is because they have really good waves there, but it's also on a sandy beach. So the I think it's called Waikanae Beach in Gisborne. This beach is a really popular surf beach, but it's all sand. So obviously when you're beginning, you're going to fall off your surfboard a lot, and it's usually better if you're falling onto nice soft sand rather than rocks. So, and also there's lots of really awesome surf schools over there as well to learn. And we actually did some surfing over there with a guy called, well, his company is called Surfing with Frank, and we'll make sure to put that video. Frank, obviously. Yeah, so Frank, he's really cool. We'll link up to the video in the description when we do the rebroadcast of this video, and you can check out what it's like to surf with Frank in Gisborne.
Next one is Westport. If you go to Westport and you stay in the Basil's Hostel, it's such an awesome place owned by two surfer dudes, which are really awesome. The reason why I really like Westport for beginners is because there is multiple places where you can go surf, and so they will pick the right one for your level as well as the right one for the current weather for you. It's such an awesome place. I love that hostel. I love their surfing school. Their team, everything is really awesome over there. So I think it's a really awesome place for beginners for surfing. So Westport is on the west coast of the South Island. If you can pass me the map, I'm going to start writing them down.
There's a river over there. Yeah, so another place that's really awesome to go is Raglan, and Raglan is known as like the surf mecca of New Zealand, and this is also on the North Island, and this is really awesome for beginners because there's so many different surf schools there. If you're staying in any accommodation there, accommodation providers will be able to organize some surf lessons for you. You just need to go and ask, and then they have a really awesome, like, all the beginners will go to the same sandy beach. Again, sand is better to fall on than rocks. So yeah, that's a really awesome place to go to as well if you want to learn.
All right, yeah. So again, Westport is here, Gisborne is there, and Raglan is here. Now the next one we have on the list, if you can put it on, is Muriwai, which is close to Auckland. So it's pretty awesome. Muriwai is a really awesome place. There is a beautiful Gannet colony here as well.
Yeah.
And it's much easier than the nearby Piha, which has really strong undercurrent. So it's a rather easy one. There is a surf school as well in Muriwai, which is quite awesome. And in Muriwai, you can also basically go back and forth from Auckland. So it's easy transportation, which is always cool. So Muriwai is right here. And the last one is Colac Bay, Laura. We're going all the way down, all the way down. Yeah,
all the way.
Colac Bay, yeah. Colac Bay is right here, nearby.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Colac Bay right here. So Colac Bay is on the bottom of the South Island. Now it's really famous for having like really like long kind of stretches of waves. There is a surf school here as well, and it's actually one of the easiest for beginners. It's rather flat, and you have the fun thrill of like standing on the board. But that's pretty much it. Like it's not, you're not gonna be. It's not crazy. So yeah. Here you go, Colac Bay. So that would be all 5. There's obviously much more surf spots in New Zealand, and we'll link below to a bunch of articles about surfing in New Zealand because it's a big thing here. But if I was a beginner and I had to pick between spots, this is the spot that I would pick. And to be fair, in the order that I would pick them. I think we did nail the order. So yeah. So I hope that Miss Agata S, I'm not doing the last name again. I hope that this answered your question. If you do have any extra questions, you know where to find us. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all of that. Send us your questions. We're here every single week for you guys.
For sure.